Welcome back to Building with Kirsten. My name is Kirsten, and I built this huge dirt temple. Why? Because while dirt is the most abundant block in the entire game, it's also the most impactful to a landscape when collected, which means that to get some, I need to destroy entire landscapes to get enough to terraform other parts of the world. And in this series, we are against habitat destruction. In fact, I want my world to be fruitful, full of life and detail. I can't do that when I'm destroying the world. So, we'll be praying to the dirt gods at this fancy dirt temple and getting loads and loads and loads of dirt. And this will only be one of many temples and shrines I intend to build in this region. But that means I need a lot of space to work with. So first, let's just flatten out this area. I don't have any voiceover for this part, so please just enjoy the engagement Kirsten on your screen. Oh, look, there he goes. He'll be back momentarily, I promise. Now, the next thing I did was prepare for all the packed mud and mud brick I'd be using. That meant making a wheat farm, and I used some allays for that. Alas, I got too lazy to actually edit myself making it, so just trust that I did this in a very fair and non-cheaty process. I basically stole Flip's wheat farm and created an elevator to pick up the drops and bring them to the surface. This means that with the wheat farm being out of the way, this should look pretty nice, but it doesn't. I'll get back to this one later when I have a better idea in mind. Compounding the misfortunes of this video, I also couldn't open my replay file of building the first half of the dirt farm itself. So enjoy the second half of my build, I guess. This design is from Encrypted, whose farm was by far the most normal of the bunch. Okay, so just a note, if you're doing this yourself, you're supposed to do the bubble elevator first, because if you don't, then everything here breaks, which means I have to go all the way down here and then break the entire system to make this bubble elevator. Yeah, so you got all this stuff to replace, which is fine. At least I know what the issue is. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen, but okay, so yeah, the bubble elevators are working. And now it's just gonna be a process of fixing everything that I just broke. Bone meal, yes. So you put it in through here till hoppers are fully saturated before first run. Okay, yeah, so fill it in through here. Oh, uh-oh. Don't want that in there. Don't want you in there at all. I don't wanna like push my luck, you know, and activate anything too soon. My elytra's almost dead from how much I've been flying. Hopefully this works, because if it doesn't, I feel like, you know, I'm gonna be very upset myself, having wasted my entire morning building this contraption, this hell. Okay, right, oh yeah, bone meal first, and then fix my broken system. Yes, so I think everything here has to be pushed back, right? One. Oh my god, it's so oh my god, I destroyed this entire tower. I really just ruined this entire system. The guy in the video did tell me, like warn me against this, but I wasn't listening because I am an idiot. All right, we're almost done filling up this double chest. So once I'm finished doing this, I'll move on to fixing what I messed up, which will be a nightmare. Great, so bubble elevator is working, but the rest of this is no longer working. Let's see how bad the damage is. Oh my god. Jeez Louise, dude. The entire thing needs to be fixed. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think what I'm gonna have to do is just start from the very top and just go down, breaking things. Break everything in the red. Alright, so that's fixed. This row is fixed now. Go down a level, break this. Break you, break you, break you, break you, break you, break you, break you. This is gonna be such a pain to fix. All right, after painstakingly, I think, fixing this farm, and now I think what I'm supposed to do is... Uh-oh. Are we already out of space? No, nothing here. Is the blast chamber working? Did I break something? I just gotta fill up the rest of the system with some bone meal and then we should be working fine. It's gonna be very disheartening if, you know, the past 4 hours of my life have been wasted building this farm. Oh, did I forget a button? Go on down here and then I gotta fill this up with bone meal. Okay, so the hoppers all have to be full of bone meal. That's incredible. Okay, so I need even more, right? Because these all need to be full of bone meal. So I'm gonna have to go fly to my mob farm. All right, so I have debugged and bug tested everything here. The only thing that's not gonna work is the item sorting, but I think everything else should be working just fine. It seems like I lagged a lot when I was testing in my creative world, so I'm a little bit scared of this. Okay, we turn this on. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2. Okay, things are still working, except I'm trapped now, so let's turn this off. What's happening? So it seems like moss isn't being converted right now. It's weird. I wonder why it's not working. Okay, so unclog button 1 is on this side, right? Okay. Oh, and the one down here where there isn't one because for some reason I didn't add it in. Oh, did I forget a button? Oh my gosh. Let me real quickly here. And then one over here. Okay. So the question is, why is nothing turning into moss? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out all the stone in this entire system and then see if that does anything to help. Ooh, oh God. What broke? What's breaking? Stop. It seems like everything is not in order. Okay. So it's just gonna be some, okay, so I'm gonna need to get, oh my God. Oh my gosh, there we go. I'm confused here. Yeah, so all of this should be removed. Wait. Oh my God, so I'm gonna have to fix that real quick. Okay, furthermore, nothing has triggered the TNT yet. Which I feel is interesting. The TNT gets triggered by this, right? Oh, it gets triggered, yeah, it gets triggered by these moving. But I haven't heard any TNT fire yet. So maybe something's wrong there too. Yeah, this is like making me go insane, I think. Nothing here. Moss is generating. Puzzle is generating. So I think everything's working. I'm just scared about this right now. And perhaps for good reason. What I do know is that these aren't being activated. It's activated by an item going into the stream, right? And the stream is caused by... What? Wait. What turns on the stream? Am I missing like a very crucial thing? Water. Okay, see. Okay. That's what updates this entire line. This is why I need myself a tutorial, because I wouldn't have known that this needs empty buckets and dispensers that take water out of a water elevator. Come on, man. Okay. And now... Oh, there it is. Yes, okay. Things are blowing up. My game's lagging incredibly. Things are falling into my lap, okay. I think things are working right now. I think everything's working right now. I actually think things are working here. Wait. Oh my gosh. You have dirt being destroyed? Is it getting into these chests? Would I know? It hasn't even gone there yet. Okay, it hasn't even... Come on. Things have to have been destroyed by now, right? I have to have some dirt. No? No dirt yet? Wait, yes, 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 yes! Oh my god, yes! Okay, so it is working. Okay, very slowly, it's starting to work, which means I do need to set up these item filters then, huh? Okay, now that I've waited a few minutes here and just testing out this, let's see what we got. Wait, I think it's gonna be at the bottom if anything is here, right? Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna have to expand out the temple entirely, it seems, which is a pain because I had a whole plan in mind. But the fact that I now have some confirmation this works, I'm very excited to start planning out the next few builds in this region. My plan here is to get started on making the facade. And that's gonna take a lot and a lot. I mean a lot of dirt, which thankfully we have a lot of. So the idea is I'm gonna bring this out one block and keep these as big pillars. I'm still going for a Grecian style temple, although I'm sure no one's gonna care but me. But the fact that I'm making this wider as opposed to longer is in fact inaccurate. I think that's more of a Roman style of building, but I can't remember exactly. I think they used rotundas and like domes to offset the fact they were going for wider colonnades. Wider facades. It doesn't matter, but we're gonna be building that. So as I mentioned, I'm going for a Greco-Roman style here. I was lying in my life recording about the styles of Roman temples. I was mistaking it because there are usually porticos at the front of the temples, not a full colonnade that wrapped around the temple proper. I won't nerd you guys out over historical architecture. Of note is the gradient. I went from dirt at the bottom to brown wool at the top to emphasize the shadows that would be casted by such a large building. I'm not a color theorist, and maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it looked cool and much nicer than 4 massive walls of plain old dirt. The roof is all moss and grass. It shouldn't take much to guess why that is, but if you didn't know, grass blocks have grass on top. Also, green goes well with brown. I only feel a need to mention that because 26% of my audience is 35 to 44 years old. So if you like my content and you want to change that, please subscribe. Now that I've done the exterior, let's go for the interior. It's nothing crazy except for the zombie in full netherite because I forgot to hit escape while going AFK. Let me just kill him real quick and... Oh. Okay. Let's try again. Oh. Okay. Let's try again. Easy, first try. Alright, so I just finished this corridor here. I'm just lighting it up and whatnot. I'm probably gonna remove the torches later and add a different light source, but the idea is there's this corridor right beside the entrance here. You know, you see the outside, you walk in, you turn left. This one will be the mud farm room. I'll have like chests to store all my mud farm stuff, not mud farm stuff, like mud stuff. Then down here will be a clay farm. You know, I'll have probably take out the floor here and put a bunch of dripstone on the floor and have that be where I have my where I store all the stuff for a clay farm. And then yeah, then you can I guess walk around here to the other side of the building. Again, I want to make sure I hide as much of this as I can behind corridors and whatnot, just because I think that you don't need to see this when you're in the farm, you know. So definitely putting a roof here to hide it, and you know, walls here. I'm really not sure. I like the color of packed mud a lot, but I think that it's gonna be too much packed mud for my to appeal to me. So I think what I'll do is just try something just to give it a splash of color here. Maybe even try this, maybe? I don't think so. I think what I might do as well is have the walls on this side change color depending on which room you're going into. We'll see. I went with terracotta to fill in the walls and stripped oak wood and wood planks as the roof. I like the gothic look in here. Oh, and here's me doing the mud farm. Alright, editing Kirsten here. So I didn't actually finish the recording of anything with the clay farm, or in here, I didn't finish recording this, but it's a simple Il Mango design. You know, you have water bottles in here, you have dirt that shoots out, you place dirt, you break it, easy. And then you can film the dirt from in here and it goes in there, blah blah, and then you have packed mud in here, easy. The interior here will be completed at a later date, as with everything else. Just an empty corridor here to separate between this and the clay farm. A very complex system. You see you place mud here, it gets pushed, and then once it gets to the very end, this should get pushed out onto the dripstone where it would dry out and create clay. Very complicated process. I'm very upset that this didn't get recorded, but whatever. And the obsidian here so it doesn't push out into the walls. The entire backside here is not done yet. Probably won't be done for this video because I'm in the editing stage and I don't really feel like finishing that. Now you get to be visited by Outro Kirsten. As I stand upon my mount here and look over the valley, I'm realizing that all of these hills will need to be terraformed. It made it look a lot better and more epic. However, the idea of terraforming all of this is kind of daunting to me. I think I'll need some motivation, so for every subscriber I get on this video, I will place 100 dirt blocks in the valley. Oh, who am I kidding? No one's gonna subscribe to this. I'll do 500, why not? 500 blocks for every single subscriber I get off of this video. But if not, that's fine. You're just contributing to me being able to enjoy my life and not have to work hard. So thanks. I also want to take a moment to thank everyone who has watched my last video. I was expecting about 500 views on that. Getting over 3,000 and counting off of that one video has been crazy for me. That many people watching beyond 30 seconds of my video has been so uplifting to me, and I'm hoping that I can continue to provide something that makes people want to watch my stuff. And I think that this temple, ooh, it looks so nice. I think this temple does a lot for me in doing that. So please like, subscribe, do all that stuff. You guys are great. Thank you all so much for all the support. I like and appreciate you all. So as per usual, I'm Kirsten. I've been Kirsten, and I will stay Kirsten, probably.